can't even stand to look at him.
Hey, are you okay?
No, I was just thinking maybe we should tell the judge that Ben gave Teresa some drugs for you.
Maybe we should just leave.
I would love to do that, but I can't because I have to be here for Drew. You know that.
Okay, well, this should go pretty fast. You'll get custody of Max, and then you and I can hopefully get out of here before we throw punches at anybody.
Okay. Hi. I just wanted to wish you good luck. I didn't think you'd come.
What, you haven't been disbarred yet?
Well, at least try to be civil.
No, thanks.
Michelle, remember, this isn't about you or me.
I am here to tell the judge that I think Max belongs with Drew. And I'll be happy to do that, but I'm doing it for Drew. Not for you. Never for you.
Could everyone please take their seats? We're here today to decide the adoption issue of Max Nickerson, petition for adoption by Miss Drew Jacobs. So if everyone will settle down, I'm ready to hear this most unusual case. Now then, Mr. Warren, shall we begin?
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. First of all, I'd like to say I don't think there's anyone in this courtroom who doesn't believe Max Nickerson and Drew Jacobs belong together. For a long time, they thought they were blood sister and brother. And when they found out differently, they were heartbroken. And anyone but Drew Jacobs would have given up. She didn't. Because, as you will soon see and hear, Your Honor, Drew Jacobs is not only an eminently qualified guardian, she is a woman of enormous determination, of love, of loyalty, of generosity of spirit. The kind of person who makes right, who found she had a brother that was closer than any blood relationship, who wouldn't take no for an answer because in her heart, she knew better. You see, Your Honor, she loves Max. She's devoted to him. She has his best interests at heart. And if there is justice, this adoption will be awarded today.
I think we just won.
That was a very moving speech, Mr. Warren. I just hope you can back it up.
I can and I will, Your Honor. I'd like to call Susan LeMay to the stand.
Would Susan LeMay please come forward?
Swear me in?
Why don't you just sit down and tell us why you're here today? Warren, please call your next witness.
Your Honor, may I speak?
You already made your position clear at the petition hearing.
Please.
Today, the court needs to hear from impartial witnesses.
Please, Your Honor. I have some things that I didn't get to say, and I'd like them to be added to the court record.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that my life has changed for the better since I filed for this adoption. I'm getting married to my fiancé, Jesse, in the Jewish faith. And recently I was fortunate enough to find my biological father, Ben Warren.
Mr. Warren is your father.
Yes, but he was helping us with the case before he even knew that we were related. He's such a kind man. He's been wonderful, Your Honor. And Max and I have grown a great bond with him already, a special bond, and I know that he feels the same way about us. He's been our champion through this whole thing, and I don't think we'd be here right now if it weren't for him. He's my father. And I'm very proud to have him in our family. Anyway, that's what I wanted to get on the record. Thank you.
Bad move.
Why did she have to do that?
I think it was really sweet, Buzz.
Thank you, Miss Jacobs. Your testimony has been duly noted. Now, Mr. Warren, could we please call the next witness?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to call Michelle Bauer-Santos to the stand, please.
Just take a seat and consider yourself under oath. What is your relationship to the petitioner, Drew Jacobs?
We're friends. We're really good friends.
And your husband is Danny Santos, isn't that correct?
Yes, and I've known Drew since she first came to Springfield. I watched her struggle to make a life on her own when her father, when the father who raised her died. And she opened her own club, became a big success because Drew is a very successful person.
And you would consider Miss Jacobs a successful businesswoman?
Absolutely, and she's a lot more than that. She's very kind, she's very generous, she's good. Nobody could love Max as much as she does. I honestly believe, sir, that Max is very lucky to have Drew in his life.
And what about the petitioner's father, Ben Warren? Would Max Nickerson be lucky to have him in his life as well?
I'm not really sure what you're asking me.
Now, Mr. Warren is a Santos family attorney, isn't that correct?
Yes.
So you would have some knowledge of his character.
Your Honor, this isn't relevant to the proceedings, really.
I disagree. Your own client has just made you a very important member of her family. So, Mrs. Santos, what kind of influence do you think Ben Warren would be on Max?
I'm not...
Need I remind you that you are under oath? Now, if you know of any harmful behavior Mr. Warren has exhibited, any unlawful action, now or in the past, you are obligated to tell this court. Mrs. Santos, for the last time, is there anything you know about Ben Warren that might cause problems with his adoption?
Your Honor, I think we can accept there's been some bad blood between a few people here.
Bad blood?
This line of questioning is irrelevant and unnecessary.
Need I remind you, Mr. Warren, that I am the judge in this case? And I need to hear from Mrs. Santos what she has to say before I can make my ruling. Mrs. Santos.
No, I object, Your Honor.
Sit down, Mr. Warren, or I will have you removed from the courtroom. Mr. Warren's notoriety is well known to this court. Mrs. Santos. It was in this very building that he was led away in disgrace when he was the former district attorney. It's not your responsibility to protect him.
Protect him? That is the last thing that I would do. I think Ben Warren is a criminal who should not be let within 50 feet of any child.
Michelle.
I'm sorry,
Michelle.
Drew. He has hurt way too many people. He should not be allowed to spend time with you and Max.
Your Honor, Mayor. Did Mr. Warren do anything recently
Yes.
that gives you this impression?
Yes,
He poisoned my husband and he almost died.
Sit down. Would everyone just remain in their seats? I want order in my courtroom.